Welcome back to another episode. Hello, another episode of Only Friends. We are coming at you with another little pre-recorded episode. So it's going to be a little bit different than our regular ones, but like not that different, I guess.
It is just fun and funner.
Yeah, fun and funner.
Fun and funner.
Not Dumb and Dumber, fun and funner.
Well, a little bit of both.
Yeah, well, we're definitely Dumb and Dumber. How was your weekend? It's literally Saturday. We recorded. Did we record yesterday? No, Thursday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so honestly, like not a lot of time in between the last one we filmed and this one. So
no hot goss.
No hot goss.
Definitely hot goss. Just none
that we can talk about.
Yeah.
That's for the Patreon. Just kidding. We don't put that on there either. Unless
imagine
$30,000 per person and you can hear every gossip we've ever known. I will say I did watch I Love My Dad last night, the movie that Claudia Swiski's in.
That.
Yeah, it was really good.
I gotta watch.
Yeah, she's really good in it. It was really cool to see somebody like that in a movie.
I always have a hard time with people that I know, but I feel like I don't know her well enough to where it would be weird.
Yeah.
Like when I watch like Liza act, it's really hard for me.
I know.
Because I'm like, but I know you.
Right.
So that's why I just feel like I could never really be friends with famous people.
That's why we're not.
Because
Aaron can't handle it.
Yeah, I just wouldn't be able to watch TV.
Otherwise, we would be friends with them.
Yeah.
100%.
Like the only famous people that I would be, I feel like okay with would be like reality stars.
Oh, I wish.
Because it's like, I know they give so much for that.
Yeah.
But like with actors, I'm like, I can't watch you be someone else.
Funny. I don't know. I don't really have that big of a problem with it, I guess. But I feel
I
like
don't have a problem with it.
Well, I don't. I know. I just mean I don't see it, and I'm like, but I know you.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe because I guess Liza, I kind of was like that. But who else do we know?
I don't know.
I just wish we were friends with Vanderpump Rules, just so we knew all the hot goss. To be honest.
Well, I get a lot of hot goss.
Yeah, Aaron does. It's
Get
like really
goss.
nice. I can't wait to go to Shorts and Sandy's when it opens.
I know. I feel like it must be opening soon.
Has to be. Yeah, you're gonna be gone.
That's fine.
When it opens. Oh, I also wanted to ask you because we were talking about it and then we never actually got to it. I think this was in real life, not on the podcast. But how was your balloon butt journey? I don't know if you want to talk about it on here, but
well, you just put me on the spot. So it was fine. It was like so easy.
What did they do?
They put like so it was like a series of tests. It took like 15 minutes. So it wasn't it wasn't long at all. And what they first do is I mean, this is like so gross. People definitely don't want to hear this, I feel.
Okay. That's what I was asking. I was like, maybe.
Like, I'm comfortable talking about it.
If you're uncomfortable, just skip like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, we're going to talk about penetration.
Okay. That's fine.
So
we're going to talk about penetration.
How it starts is so basically I got this exam done to see if the cause of, I have like chronic constipation. For those of you who don't know, I also suffer from a thing called SIBO, which is a small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. So we're doing lots of trial and error to try to find out like if it's the SIBO causing it or if I have constipation and that caused the SIBO, et cetera, et cetera. So I have been waiting to take this test for a few months and I honestly couldn't tell you the name of it, but basically what they do and what they're trying to find is if the reason that you're constipated is because like you were constipated for so long and your anus stops knowing what to do, or if it is the other thing where it's just like I have like a slow moving colon or whatever. So in the test I took, it was the anus test, and it consisted of the doctor first like sticking their finger up my butt. And basically the whole thing that you have to do is like squeeze and then push. So like you squeeze like you're like holding a poop, and then you have to push like you're literally trying to take a poop.
Oh my God, I just did it.
Yeah. So like I had to do that like a bunch of times. And then one was like with her finger. One was with like a catheter, I believe. And then on the catheter was like a balloon, and I'd have to be like, oh, I can feel it inflating, or like I can't. And then the final one was they literally put the catheter in and blew the balloon all the way up, and then I had to try to poop it out. Like I had to sit on like one of those old people beds.
Yeah.
And poop it out, which I did no problem. But I was really nervous going into it because I was like, oh my God, what if I can't poop this out? I'd be so embarrassed.
So I was going to ask, that's the goal, is to be able to poop it out?
Yeah.
And so were you good on that end of it all?
I pooped it out.
Yeah. So were they like, okay, so it's not this?
No, they
kind of
can't
thing?
tell me that because you have all of that stuff like goes to your doctor and then your doctor tells you.
Oh, okay. I know that's so annoying when that happens. Like, just tell me.
Yeah. That's like everything.
Yeah.
Like whenever you get like an x-ray or whatever, they're like, well, send your doctor the results.
I know. I'm like, but just tell me if I'm going to die or something.
Which
please.
is so annoying because the lady was like, I'll send it to her. This will be done today and I'll send it to her tomorrow. And I still haven't heard back from my doctor. And I'm just like, I know you have the information.
Yeah. How long ago? That was like
Tuesday.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was almost a week ago. Rude.
Very rude. She did this the last time too, and my SIBO results came back. I waited like a month, and I was like, "Hello,
Do you just have to check in?" And then she
was like, "Oh, no one told you."
Oh,
and I was like,
I hate that.
Bitch, it's your responsibility.
Yeah, obviously no one told me. I don't know I don't know what I'm supposed to call.
But then I was like so nervous because I'm going away, so I was like, I don't want to follow up.
I'll know when I come back.
What if she's like, it's bad?
Sorry, the way Paris is laying right now.
I know, she's so cute.
Her head.
My baby.
If you're not watching, she's literally curled up into the tightest ball
on my lap.
On her lap. But it's so funny because she's like vertical.
She's so sweet.
Yeah. She's sad that they're leaving.
She's so sad. Started packing today to try to see if I could fit everything in my carry-on, and all seems to be well.
Oh, good.
However, I still have to pick up everything for the wedding at my tailor.
Oh, geez.
Tonight. So
tonight.
Hopefully I can get that in. That's just the clothing portion. I haven't even tried with like the shoes and your hair stuff and makeup and all.
And you're
only
taking a carry-on to Europe.
Yes.
Wow. That's nice.
I mean, it's terrible.
Well, it's nice in terms of you don't have to wait for baggage claim.
Yeah, I don't mind that, but it's just like not worth it in this instance because I know that it'll get lost.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I know that's my worst fear. Have you ever lost luggage before? I haven't either. And I'm always just like, how do people function? Like, I'd be so sad.
I know everyone's putting air tags in their bags right now so they can like see where they are. But even still, like communicating with the places is just such a nightmare.
Yeah.
I've seen it on so many people, like over a dozen this summer alone of people just losing their bags.
It's at the beginning of quarantine when Nolan and I were watching so much 90 Day Fiance. The whole point is somebody usually they go to the other country or their significant other comes to America, but a lot of times they go to the other country first for some reason. And I swear to God, almost every episode they lost their luggage. And I got to a point where Nolan was like, I feel like production is doing that to like spice it up. I was like, does this happen this often? Like Guatemala, Brazil, anywhere. I mean, so many different countries. And I swear it was like every other episode of someone traveling, they would lose their luggage. And then I was like, maybe you're right. Maybe they're just trying to create drama or something because I feel like it doesn't happen that often. But
get a new plot.
Yeah, spice it up a little bit. Come on.
Like have them take home someone else's luggage on accident.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to go that route.
Nathan Felder.
Yeah, like have it be a little fun.
Yeah.
You can't just keep doing the same thing, 90 Day Fiancé production.
I know. I haven't watched it in so long, so I don't know if they're still convincing people that it's happening, but
what a crazy show.
Yeah, I was very into it and I just kind of fell off. I know there's new seasons and stuff. I just haven't been watching it, but there is a show. I don't know if you would enjoy it or not, but it's called Welcome to Plathville and it's a reality show.
I feel like you've told me this
I think
before.
I have. And it's basically about a family who are like super Christian and like all the kids are homeschooled. There's probably 8 or 9 kids. They're all homeschooled. The parents, you can tell, are a little like, oh. But as the seasons progress, the older kids branch out and are like, I'm not a part of this anymore. And it follows them. And they live in Georgia. And so a couple of them moved to Tampa, Florida, and they like live their life. And it's interesting. And then the newest season happened and the parents are getting a divorce. And I was like, oh,
well, very spoiler.
I know, but it's like very against their
religion.
Yeah.
Well,
and the mom is on this whole journey now. She's like, she's very accepting of all her kids now. It's like really crazy.
In the sense that she's like, you can be free.
Yeah. And like one of them is pretty, how do I say it? I feel like I'm going to sound like bad, but she just like shows her whole body. I mean, she wears like super tight, like cropped things, low rise, short shorts, which like who cares? But for that family, that's crazy, Yeah. But her mom is super accepting
she's
now
like,
of it all.
Be a little slutty. You got it, girly.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. So I'm like, the season's done now. But
what channel is that on?
I watch it on Discovery Plus, but I think it's on TLC.
That tracks.
Discovery Plus has all the weird
TLC things.
Yes. all 90 days.
I don't know why I like can't get into shows like that. Like I tried watching 90 Day Fiance. I don't know if it's like the way that it's all filmed. Like the same with like Teen Mom.
Okay.
Like I just like can't, I don't know what it is.
Interesting. I mean, it is different. It's definitely a different vibe than Housewives or Vanderpump or something. So I kind of get that. It's like so real.
Yeah.
Whereas reality TV is like, okay, I'm sure producers set this up, or like, oh my God, they're fighting.
Totally.
And that's the whole point of it. But these shows, that's not really the point of them.
Yeah.
Obviously it happens, but yeah, I was like raised on those shows. I love those shows. Did you ever watch John and Kate +8?
Yeah.
I never watched that one really.
Like same vibe.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Do you think?
I did. It was like on TV. I definitely didn't see like every episode. Like that one and then Little People Big World.
Sister Wives? Did you watch that one?
No.
Oh.
Because my mom like always had TLC on, so they were just like always there.
It was such a mom channel when we were young. I swear to God, my mom too. It was always Sister Wives or John and Kate +8 or something like that.
So weird.
Yeah.
What a weird time.
I know. And they're still making shows like that. If you look on, you don't have Discovery Plus, I don't think, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think you do.
But the app is on the TV, but I don't think we have an account.
Okay. If you go through the shows, there's so many that are like looking for another wife or blah blah blah.
Did they like
want to leave my husband?
TLC?
Probably. But now I guess Discovery Plus and HBO next year are merging. So I'm like,
sucks.
what app do I need? Which app is it going to be? Which is that's such a weird merge.
I know. Well, I heard that they're like
opposite.
taking so many things off of HBO.
Oh, they are?
Mm-hmm. I saw a list and I was like, what the fuck? People were like stressed that Hacks isn't going to come back.
Yeah, I was wondering is it going to be more HBO heavy or Discovery Plus heavy? I just feel like Discovery Plus isn't, that high up in people's radar of like shows that they watch. For me, it's like something to put on in the background.
HBO Discovery merge. Yeah, I saw a tweet that was like they already got rid of this show and this show.
Oh.
Big changes could happen.
Uh-oh.
Ugh, I bet Danny knows all the tea.
Yeah.
I'm
like, will Degrassi still be out on HBO? Because that's what I was looking forward to.
Is it on there currently?
No, I feel like I saw a promo of it, but it wasn't a real promo. It was just like coming next year and everyone was all excited, including me. But I don't remember if it's this year or next year.
Got it.
No, I'm like, I hope it's still going to come out.
I can't find it.
Well, that's rude.
They're just like long ass articles I just don't have time for.
I know. I'm like, just bullet point it for me.
Yeah, tell me what shows are leaving.
Yeah, that's all we want to know.
That's what I saw. And then I was like, huh?
And then is it like, oh, do you need to get HBO or do you need to get Discovery Plus? Or is it going to be called something else? I'm sure HBO will just like acquire it, right? Because they're so big. I feel like that's what they always do.
I have no idea.
How stressful.
HBO Max is getting a big addition. Chip and Joanna Gaines' Magnolia Network.
What?
Well, thank God. I don't know. Unsure, but I do remember seeing something and then I was upset. So hopefully it doesn't go that route.
I was shook. I was like, what a weird merge. They're completely opposite.
I wonder if, I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Hopefully it's not bad. Because HBO, if anything, Discovery Plus just needs to buy HBO and then fix the HBO streaming app because it is so awful.
Okay, yes.
It is the worst app. It has been the worst app since like the first season of Game of Thrones. Just fix it up.
Yeah, mine fucking sucks. I didn't know if it was just mine, though.
No, it's like across the board.
Oh, okay.
It's so terrible.
Yeah.
And it's always been this way. Like, you have the most money in the world. Figure it out.
You know what's so funny? I feel like years ago, I tweeted out, does anyone have a login? I just want to watch this one show. And I am still logged into this person. I have no idea who it is. And if it's you, like, thank you so much because I've truly just trudged through all these shows and movies and documentaries because of your account.
Yeah. I think we have like a few of the accounts are ours, but then it's like all shared with people.
Yeah.
Which is so great.
It's awesome.
Just allows you to have everything.
Yeah. I know. I have Peacock. I think I'm on yours. I'm just like, LOL. Like, what are all these things I have?
Peacock is great.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really use it that much except for Ultimate Girls Trip.
I started watching, it's a show called The Resort, and it's pretty good.
Is it like a original, Peacock original?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But the only annoying thing is I'm so sick and tired of just not releasing full seasons of stuff, and I will stand by that forever.
Oh yeah, I'm just totally behind you on that one.
Fucking put them out.
I mean, putting it out once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Put them all out.
I know. It's almost 2023. We want to binge.
It's just so stupid. Like, it's not on network television. Just put them all out at one time.
I know. I guess it's just to keep you on your toes or something.
Yeah, but like my toes will be kept.
Sad.
If you keep putting out like good shows, I'm going to keep watching them.
I know.
Like, why does it matter if I watch it next week or now?
I know. I feel like Grippy was telling me about this. It just keeps it relevant longer or something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I'm like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's more exciting to me, which makes it more relevant because then it's going to drop. The next time it drops, I'll be so excited to watch it again.
It's just like so annoying.
I know.
If we've learned anything from the past, it's just, it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Like, I don't need to think about like being excited that I get to watch Desperate Housewives once a week. Like, once you've had the taste,
I know,
and like that's become a reality, just make it that way.
I know. It's like so frustrating. And they need to really make Married at First Sight come out all at once because those are the most bullshit episodes. When that comes out, I wait until it's halfway over and I start it because I skipped the first like 3 episodes because they're literally filler. It's like so bad. It's so bad. And I look at the subreddit and it's like the biggest problem. Everyone's like, it's getting worse. Oh, it's so bad. I hate it. But I have to keep watching because it's like the first 3 episodes. The whole point of the show is these people get married without seeing each other ever. These producers set them up, or matchmakers, I guess, whatever they're called. And they get married. They go on a honeymoon, like all together, but obviously they have like their own separate stuff. And then they go into, it's kind of like Love is Blind. Then they go into an apartment like that the production rented out, and they all have their own places. And you just like see them live their real lives and see if they're going to work out. But the first 3 episodes are like you might like it. I just don't like it. It's like the matchmakers doing all the background on all the people and like talking to their friends and people auditioning or whatever it is. And it's like 3 episodes of that. And then the 4th one is like half of the weddings. And the next week it's like the other half of the weddings. And then the next week is like the reception. And then the next week is they're leaving for the honeymoon. Which is like, oh my God, like let's pick it up.
How would you rather it be?
I would rather turn it on and I'm seeing weddings happen because for me, I get to know them as a show goes on. I don't need to know them before they get married.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I just need this to start because I like watching relationships on TV. I think that's why I like shows like that because I like seeing how they are together, like what problems they have.
But you don't like knowing how they came to be a couple?
No, I don't care because they kind of talk about it throughout the whole season. Like if they're having issues.
I would like that.
Yeah, I think you would too.
But I feel like you're like that with so many things. Like you're like, I just want to get to the thick of it.
Yes. Yep.
Whereas like I need all the info.
Yeah. Books, movies, shows. I'm like, I just need, it's I don't know if it's a bad thing or probably not a good thing, but I'm just impatient with the beginnings of things.
Yeah. Like I remember when you first started like Salt Lake and you're like, I'm not into this.
Yeah. But to be fair, I'm still not really that into it.
Well, no, I know.
But I gave it a go. Oh, I will also say I started Evelyn Hugo.
Oh.
I'm so excited. It starts off really good.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a banger right at the beginning. So I'm excited. I finished my other book called Kill Creek and it was probably not worth reading, but I'm glad I did it. It's one of those.
Are you?
Yeah. Because it's like a thick book and now I can look at it on my shelf and be like, I read that one.
Why don't you add the Bible to the next?
The Bible?
That'll be a real good one to get through.
That's also a scary book. My next horror book is the Bible.
Is the Bible. I feel like it could be interesting to read to just like disprove everything that like evangelists say.
But I don't think I could read it and understand it. I think I would need like a kid's version for real.
Like a Spark Notes version.
Yeah, or like an Explain Like I'm 5 version.
You could read it and then look at the like you know like how when you're like on like the Genius lyrics and then like you can like click the lyric and on the side it like describes what it's all about. That's what I do. That for the Bible.
Yeah. I'll just look it up on TikTok.
On this day, Gucci Gang came out.
Gucci Gang?
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang.
Okay. Honestly, a timeless song.
Truly timeless.
Gucci Gang.
I don't know why I didn't walk down the aisle.
I know. Mistakes were made.
I know. Some great songs. Wildest Dreams also came out this day.
Oh my gosh.
And My Boo.
Oh, even more iconic than any of them, honestly.
So iconic.
I don't know what this means for me as a person, but when I was little, and I know you like to know what age I say when I'm little. Yeah. And I want to say.
Like Carly, when she says I'm little, she could mean like 2 or 12.
Yeah.
Like one time she was like, when I was little, I'm like, okay, but what age? And she was like 13.
My problem is I don't really know. I feel like I was probably like 10 when this happened.
Okay.
In the song My Boo, oh, yeah, it goes, oh, no matter what I do. Oh, I counted for no reason all the ohs.
Oh my God.
And I did that for...
That's gotta be like some form of OCD.
Yeah, I thought that too. And also for Air Force One, where it goes, big boy.
Oh my God.
I counted all of those.
Do you remember how many?
No. I guess I'll have to do it on my way home.
Yeah. There's not enough time. You'll have to take the long way, but that is really something.
No, I can drive around for 3 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I was like my obsession with the radio.
No other songs, just those ones.
Just those two. It was weird because I feel like they came out around the same time and they both had such a repetitious little soundbite. I'm sure a lot of songs that I just didn't really pay attention to, but...
Well, report back and let us know.
Well, if someone could diagnose me, that'd be great.
Yeah, you should bring this up in therapy. What do you think this means?
I should. I also used to brush my teeth for like 10 minutes because I was like, I need to get in every crevice.
I told Dr. Poon, by the way.
About me?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He was like, oh, well, thank you for thinking of bringing her here. And I was like, well, duh. Like, I'm not going to bring her anywhere else. He also was like, I won. So my dentist does like a 2-week-long trip in, I think, Peru every year, like in the middle of nowhere, and takes care of like third world kids.
For free. Yeah.
And he went this summer. He was like, it was so weird. There was cell phone service. Like each year he goes back and like, you know, they have like Wi-Fi or like they have electricity and whatever. But so he came back and he said that a person was in the other day and told him, they were like, congratulations. He was like, oh yeah, like I'm back from Peru. And they're like, no, on winning like the San Fernando Valley, like best dentist.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He was number one.
I better go before his rates go up.
I know. He's so sweet. And I was like, yeah, her molars are coming in. Wisdom teeth are coming in.
Oh my God, what did he say?
He was like, oh boy.
He did? That makes me more scared.
Yeah, I was like, she hasn't been to the dentist in like 10 years, Dr. Poon.
Yeah. You better start scraping that plaque away because I'm sure it's building.
He really hypes me up though. He put the like utensils in my mouth and then just was like, bite down. And that was like the first thing he did. And he was like, wow, you take such great care of your teeth. I was like, this is why I love the dentist.
Oh, well, hopefully he'll say that about me even though I haven't been. I do like floss really well.
No, it's not that you're like not taking care of yourself. Yeah. I mean, I know. There was a point in time where I didn't go to the dentist for 10 years. So it's like, it happens.
I know. I guess it could be.
You are on like a Coke binge. So.
Yeah, I know. My Diet Coke.
Mm. Oh, I was talking about the drug.
Oh, I thought we weren't going to say that on here. Yeah. My Diet Coke is what I meant. I know that is a horrible thing, but there's no sugar in it. And I feel like sugar is a thing that really tapers away at your teeth. I'm sure there's other things in it like carbonation, but
yeah,
I just assume it's the sugar. That's why it's like candy's bad and soda and stuff. Maybe the aspartame is. I don't know.
He didn't tell me that I wasn't allowed to do the idea I pitched to him. So I think I'll go ahead. I was like, I'm just going to show up with her here one day and she's not going to know.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't like, you're not allowed to do that.
There's no like HIPAA rules or something.
Yeah. Hippo.
HIPAA. Did I say hippo?
I think so.
Oh my God.
It sounded like hippo, but I don't know. I'm delusional right now.
That's fair. I guess we'll have to roll the tapes and see.
But yeah, so.
Okay. What if I go and you're gone? Would you be impressed or would you be like mad that I went without you?
No, I wouldn't be mad at all. I'd be like, good.
The thing is I want to get my teeth, we were talking about this, but like I want to get my teeth cleaned, but I don't want to have to deal with the wisdom teeth.
But I feel like you need to get ahead of it.
I know.
Because like a month.
But not like, it's my anxiety talking. It's not logical.
Yeah.
Whatever you're going to say, I know.
Like you waiting will make it worse for you in the end. It's like when you push something off for so long until it becomes a problem.
Yeah. It's like in school, I'd push everything off till the night before.
Because like, what if your wisdom teeth, you wait so long and they start pushing all your teeth together?
That's what my
and then you're going to have to get braces.
I know. Isn't it crazy? Most people get Invisalign now. Like I feel like people don't normally get the braces anymore. At least that's what I heard on some commercial. But I also feel like I just don't notice it as much, although we are older, so maybe I'm just not seeing...
like around teens all the time.
Yeah, but I do feel like that's probably... I'm sure the price is a lot different too, but...
Especially here.
Yeah, especially in LA. Maybe that's why.
People have so much money.
I'm so out of touch, you guys. I'm sorry.
Invisalign, I feel like, is probably a lot more expensive. So I feel like in, you know, like big cities where like people make a lot of money, it's probably
More sought after.
used
Yeah.
than the regular braces. Also, I think that there's some things that like Invisalign can't fix that regular braces can.
Yeah, there are. I think if your teeth are like way out of whack, there's not a lot they can do with Invisalign. But I don't know.
Invisalign, baby. Well, you should do it when I'm gone.
Why?
Because you're what else are you going to be doing?
Oh, I just didn't know why that. You said it in a way where you're like,
put it
actually.
put it on the calendar.
Okay.
I'm just going to call and make you an appointment. And I'm going to say, Carly, you have an appointment with Dr. Poon this day.
And, well, yeah. No, I think like once I was there, I'd be like, okay, I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah.
I'll be so nervous. So I'll be like, it'll be the nervous the day. I'll be nervous the whole day before. I'll be pooping all day. And then.
Because you're worried about the wisdom teeth.
Yes.
Okay.
And the like very small chance I might have a cavity. I don't feel like I do, but I don't know if you can always feel it.
I had no idea I had one.
See, that makes me not want to.
You know, I literally was like, what?
Yeah. But I'm also kind of I wonder like what getting a surgery in your mouth feels like. I'm kind of like interested also. I don't want to get it, but I'm like, I've never
horrible.
had a root canal or anything like that.
Oh my God, imagine if he was like, you need a root canal.
I know, that's...
I think you would know if you needed a root
Okay.
canal. I think you'd be in a lot of pain.
Okay.
I think a root canal is mostly like if you have a cavity and then like the thing like doesn't work.
Oh.
And then you just have to like get it taken away or something.
Interesting.
Or if it's like too far gone where like you can't put
the
a
root is
cap on it or whatever.
Yeah, put a cap on it.
I don't know like what the proper terminology is. But
Yeah.
I feel like when it's too far gone.
I think my dad just had to get one a couple months ago because of a filling something.
Isn't that crazy? We know people like our age who got root canals.
Yes. Some people just have bad
know.
dental problems and they take care of their teeth. It's just genetic. Like Nolan has bad, and his mom too. His mom has bought like new teeth in her adulthood just because she's like,
Like veneers or...
I think so. All he says is new teeth. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wooden teeth.
I mean, like my dad has teeth, but it's like dentures.
Okay. I think they're veneers that she has. Because she was like, I basically bought a car with these teeth. Like these teeth could buy a car.
Yeah, I think that like all stuff is very expensive.
Yeah, especially veneers. They're like,
Yeah.
I remember seeing it, the cost, and I was like, that's not too bad. And then it was like per tooth. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Thousands, I think.
Veneers are just so scary. The woman that I used to babysit for had veneers, and like a few times it would pop out and then it's just the vampire teeth. And it was like her front teeth. And I was like, oh.
I know. The amount of stories I've seen on Tana's Instagram of her veneer popping out, like, girl, it's so scary.
And then like continuing to go back to the same dentist.
Yeah.
Something can't be right.
Yeah. Well, it's probably what she was doing or something.
Yeah.
Like probably eating something you're not supposed to, or I don't know. Who knows?
The limitations.
Yeah.
Well, please keep me updated with that.
Me?
Yeah, let me know when you're going to see him.
Okay. I did see him on TJ's story the other day. I was like, oh, he looks like a sweet man.
He's like 75 years old and like so sweet and kind. It's just him and his assistant, and they're the sweetest humans.
Okay.
You just feel like you're like
I'll literally
hanging
go
out
in and
with
be
your
like,
family.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I haven't gone in so long. Please don't judge me.
You want to be like, oh, you're fine.
Okay.
He literally takes
We
care
role
of
play.
children in third world countries. Like,
I know. But I'm a full-blown capable adult. Like, why haven't I gone? That's my thing.
you moved, you didn't have a dentist here anymore. Like,
That's
just
true.
say that. Your life
Okay.
changed.
Okay.
Even though I've been telling you for years.
Yeah. The thing is, I didn't go a lot at home either, so it's not like it's new.
Oh,
I would
really?
wait like 4 or 5 years and I would be perfectly fine. So it put it in my head, like, why am I even going?
Yeah.
I'm like paying money to do this. Well, I was on my parents' dental insurance at the time, but still.
Yeah. Well, it's like not that expensive. It's like $80.
What about x-rays?
That's
So probably have to
like
get
a couple
x-rays.
hundred.
Yeah. I'm like, do you do tags? Can I tag you?
The only way that x-rays were covered is if you had dental insurance, because I had dental insurance. I was paying like $25 a month. So like that was fine because I would never have to pay for anything when I went. But now I'm like, okay, but like I don't need to get x-rays every time I go to the dentist.
And you're
it just,
spending
like,
$25
makes
a month for
more
nothing.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well pay it
If
in
I
a
had
lump
like
sum.
bad, like a history of like bad dental stuff, like I'd have dental insurance. But
Totally.
like I just don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Another
We'll
one of
see
those
after I go though.
scammy things.
See if I should get it.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. Does it? I wonder if it covers wisdom teeth removal stuff.
I don't think it does.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's the shit that it doesn't fucking cover. It's always like that.
I remember when I took my stint, my 10-year stint of not going to the dentist.
Yeah.
By the way, I did this because when I was like 13, I told my mom I wanted braces, and then she was like, okay, call your dentist then. And then I was like, what? And then I never went to the dentist again.
I don't blame you.
And so then I had graduated college because I was working at an office. And I remember during my lunch break, the dentist that I went to nearby, I was so nervous because I hadn't been in literally 10 years. And then she was like, oh, well, you have your wisdom teeth. So then I had to go to like a specialist to get a like quote or whatever. And I remember I was like still on my parents' insurance and everything. And they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't count.
Oh, so annoying.
But I wonder if like certain ones do.
Yeah.
But I know
I just feel like it doesn't. Because like, why would they cover it? You know, it's like so annoying. The things that you really needed to cover, it's not going to cover.
But I never got mine taken out. So maybe that'll bring me some peace.
Yeah, it does. I'm just feeling them.
But I also did have Invisalign, and then they connected to my wisdom teeth, so it keeps them straight.
Yeah. Well, that's what, when I got braces, they made room for them. So I don't know what that means now, because I'm like, okay, but that's 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I don't even know. Whatever. Let's move on before I have a full-fledged panic attack.
I think they're open on Saturdays. You should give them a call.
After this.
Schedule an appointment. Okay. And then the last thing that came out on this day in history is Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, wow.
2021.
I was going to say, was it last year?
And then like yesterday, Steve Martin announced his retirement. He's like, after this show, I'm never doing anything again.
Crazy.
He's like in his 70s though, so like whatever, I get it.
Yeah.
But honestly, just like seeing that, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, like, is this really the last thing we're ever going to see him in?
Old.
Yeah.
But good for him. He deserves to just like rest.
Yeah.
And what a performance. What a great show.
Just retire.
You don't watch it, right?
No.
You should. It's a good one.
I know. I feel like I was about to start it once and then something else caught my eye and I just didn't.
Well, now it has like a few seasons, so.
Yeah, that's true.
You can bingey boy.
Binge when I'm resting after my wisdom teeth get removed.
Okay, and then for birthdays, we have Chris Tucker. He's 51.
That is so weird because I Googled it because he's one of those people that was like, I know who that is, but I don't know if I could put a face to him. And I literally 3 hours ago, I Googled him.
Why?
Because on a podcast, Whitney Cummings like brought him up and I was like, Chris Tucker. I was like, I know him, but like, I don't know if I would know his face. So I looked it up to see. And like, he looked familiar, but I wouldn't have put him together.
Well, he's 51 today.
That is so fucked up to me right now that I did that. All right. Like, what a random person.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The coincidences of life. Sarah Ramirez.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to fix my pants. I'm trying to fix my pants and I stood up and it like yanked my headphones like a freaking nerd.
Sarah Ramirez. She's 47.
Do I know her?
Yeah.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, is she from Grey's?
Yes.
Callie. Okay. I got there.
And Richard Gere.
Wow.
73 today.
That's on track, I guess.
Yeah.
I like how I said to put in my 2 cents. Oh, it makes sense to me. Like, no one cares.
He's the one man you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Richard Gere. Yeah. That tracks.
I'm like, who's Steve Martin, by the way?
Yeah. Are you like Googling him actually?
No.
Oh, well, you were opening your phone. So
well, I do want to show you a picture. Have I showed you a picture of my uncle who looks like Steve Martin?
I don't think so.
Okay, I want to ask if you think that it looks like him. Because I can't tell if I've just been told it so much that I also think so, or
like
if
your family is like, doesn't he look like Steve Martin?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me find it really fast. That's also me. If you zoom in on him, I'll put the picture on the pod. He looks like an off-brand Steve Martin, right? Like if I posted on my story, you'd be like, that's definitely not Steve Martin. Yeah. Okay. Oh, your mic went out. Oh. There, oh. Just completely unplugged. Camp unplugged.
I feel like I need like an angle, a straight angle.
Let me see it. Yeah. Okay.
Like,
I mean, I don't think I have a photo, but
to me,
his dad also pitched for the Yankees, which is pretty cool.
A loser. That's my Boston speaking.
A loser.
Loser. You look so little.
I was so little.
Yeah, he just looks like if you take the hair away.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it in this pic. I need a better pic.
Okay. Well, I don't know where I could even find one.
You don't have a folder of him?
No, I don't.
Well,
my uncle.
Canceled. Hates him. Hates her uncle.
He's also like a federal judge in Manhattan. I mean, he has a crazy ass job.
Like a conservative judge or
I don't know, actually. I have no fucking, I don't think so. Because my aunt is like very
like a good judge or like a bad judge?
Corrupt one. He's definitely corrupt, yeah. No, actually I have no idea. I don't think.
I feel like if you look like Steve Martin, like you're probably a good guy.
Well, I know because my aunt has Twitter and we follow each other, and she has like tweeted about getting vaccinated and all that stuff. She also had polio. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I know. You told me.
Yeah, my aunt had polio, and
but she got
really
the vaccine.
She did. But it's crazy. One of her arms doesn't work at all. So just like wild, because to me polio was like didn't even exist because obviously we weren't alive. So I don't know. Okay, is that all? Mm-hmm. Okay. So for the rest of the episode, I have screenshotted some true off my chest and some am I the assholes.
What does polio do to you? Do you just get like a flu?
Let me look it up really fast, but I do know that I looked it up during like heavy COVID times.
Had it?
Oh, a president did.
Theodore
Roosevelt?
Was it Teddy?
I don't know.
What president?
Polio.
I feel like I read a book in college that was about a president who had polio. What president had polio?
Polio, what is it?
Yeah, Roosevelt. Oh my God, I'm a literal fucking historian.
Yeah. Oh my God, a virus that may cause paralysis and is easily preventable by the polio vaccine.
I'm literally so stupid. That's how I knew he had fucking polio, because he's in a wheelchair.
I know. I thought that too, but I was like, but maybe it was something else that caused him to be in a wheelchair. But I was reading about it when COVID was real heavy. And I guess when it was spreading a lot, it was kind of the same thing as COVID. Like some people would get it and have no symptoms and like pass it to other people, and other people would get really affected by it. Like
I wonder, is that like most things, do you think?
Maybe it's just most things. I don't know.
Also epidemiologists over here. So interesting.
Yeah. Just would have never known. Which one did we start with? We did Am I the Assholes last week. Should we keep going with Am I the Asshole and go into True Off My Chest?
No, do some Off My Chest.
Off my chest first? Okay. I'll get this off my chest. This one
These are
says,
personal anecdotes
from my diary.
Yeah.
I expose men in my DMs. Is the first one. I have an Instagram highlight story where whenever men send me sexual shit I don't ask for nor want, I post the screenshot. I scribble out all the peanuts and grapes and stuff, but their name shows at the top and all. Oh, peanuts and grapes.
Our literal friend does this.
Yeah.
She'll like send it to their parents.
Yeah, she'll find their parents on Facebook.
Yeah.
The thing about Facebook is you don't see the message unless you're friends with them, I'm pretty sure. It goes into a different folder. Oh. It's like a request
Post it
folder.
on their wall, bestie.
Yeah. Oh my God, you do that. Just a nude of their child.
I also just feel like anyone who has kids that are doing that are like well into their 50s and like, you know, probably just accept anybody.
Yeah.
So like you're better off just
friend requesting. Yeah, that's very true. Okay. On the odd evening, some other girl send me a screenshot to post on it. I do it as well. Sometimes I feel like shit about it. I occasionally get the message back from them saying they're being bullied for it, and I feel a little bit bad, but at the same time, it's like, you shouldn't be sending it to me. Guys harass me saying I'm a slut and prey on men to send me their photos so I can post them, but all my screenshots are them sending me messages and I don't reply. Saying I need to get a job and I probably do disgusting things with the photos, which is just an icky thought in itself. I have 2 jobs and I'm also asexual, so the photos frankly make me ill. I just feel good about putting these men in their place and showing them that they can't get away with being like this, and I'm tired of feeling shit about them being bullied for it and being shamed for doing it by other men. It's empowering to know that they can't harass me like this without me taking back the control.
Why are there so many men sending her these?
Right? I mean, I guess like when we had Snapchat, I would get them all the time.
Yeah, but
not
that's
Instagram.
My question. I'm like, does she have a following? Like, is she like, you know...
It's Mackenzie. Just Mackenzie right there.
Yeah, like does she have like you know, like Corinna vibes on the internet where it's like I feel like men are constantly
like just
DMing
openly
her.
sexual. Yeah. Well, it's funny because I feel like men saying get a job is such a thing that's like a whole thing that's going on right now. Like if you tweet something, like if Corinna tweets something, all the replies are get a job. It's like it's a community of creepy men saying it's always like weirdos, and it's like a trend or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I was going to ask you how you feel about, like, do you think that it's fucked up in any sort of sense, or do you think
that she posts it? No, not at all.
I don't feel that either. I'm like, they sent it, so they should be embarrassed.
Yeah, it'd be one thing if like she was talking to them and it was like a consensual thing and then she did it, because like we should never blast anyone's nudes.
Yeah.
But the unsolicited, like, no, that's assault, brother.
What about the other way around? What if it was guys posting girls who were just like sending them nude photos without asking or consent or anything?
I think it's
same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's like different.
Why?
I don't know. I think because girls are just sexualized in general. So it's like, don't put them more on blast. But I mean, they are sending it like non-consensually. So yeah. I think it's just, it's harder to wrap my head around it. I really do.
Yeah, I feel like it's the same. It's both like, they're both doing without the other person's consent. Like, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. I know logically it doesn't. But for some reason I'm like, ooh. But it's like they're sending it without you wanting them to. I just think it's fun to like embarrass men who are just like, look at my dick.
But what if the girl's like, look at my kids?
Yeah, I know. Logically I know.
Yeah.
But if it feels different.
Weird.
I think because I'm just like, no, don't post. Like if you're a man, don't post a girl naked.
Unless they are sexually harassing you.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that one. I'll have to sleep on
like,
that
what
one.
if a girl
I'll talk to Dr. Poon about it.
What if a girl just kept randomly sending Nolan nudes without, like, he didn't know her?
But if
and,
he
like,
posted it, I'd be like, don't post. I don't know. I feel like, think of it, TJ. If a girl sent TJ a nude, would you feel uncomfortable if he posted on his story?
Not because she's a woman.
Okay.
I just think it would be like, okay, maybe just block her. Like, I would never post a man's business on mine if he was sending it to me either. I just like don't like the public outing of it all.
Yeah.
But like,
I think that's why I'm like, maybe I don't like it. But when it's a man, it's like good. It's like, I think it's literally because I just feel like women are so sexualized no matter what they do. And it's always been men sexualizing women. So it's like, let's give it back to them. But it's not fair because if these girls are doing it not consensually, I don't know. I can't make a decision about that one, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's okay to post male genitalia, but not okay to post female.
No, I'm saying I'm kind of rethinking all of it.
Oh.
I don't know if I agree with it completely now because I'm thinking it from like a girl's perspective. I'm like, I don't know. Obviously it's fucked up and no one should send a nude without asking. But posting it just seems like, I don't know. I can't make a decision about it at all. Mm-hmm. I think both ways, to be honest. Like
just posting it in general, like putting them on blast.
Yeah, both of them, either man or woman. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's fine.
Yeah. I feel like if I saw it, I'd be like, fuck yeah, get them.
Yeah. I would never do it that I know of. I don't think I have done it. But like, I think that's what you did.
Yeah.
You literally, like, that's sexual harassment.
It is, yeah. When a guy would send me a dick pic on Snapchat, every time I would respond and go, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And I feel like that just felt good.
I don't think I ever posted any on Snapchat, but I definitely got a lot.
Yeah, we got so many. I feel like because we got a following too. It's just like, well, send my dick.
Yeah.
Obviously they'll want to see it.
For sure. But I like the idea of like sending it to family members and be like, look what your son does.
Yeah,
and I think that's more powerful
than
like just posting a penis on your story. Like unless you're like a very famous person and this man is like your stalker and like keeps sending you his dick, like I don't get the purpose in like posting it just to your story. Or if it was like a creepy guy in like your hometown, if you don't like have a following and you're just like, hey guys, like look at this fucking weirdo, like be careful out there. But like in most instances, I feel like it's better to just like embarrass him in ways that are like so mortifying, like sending it to his parent.
Oh, sending it to like a mom or dad. Oh, that would give me a mima or a peepaw. Yeah. Oh, I would just be so satisfied.
Yeah.
All right. This one says, I dated a girl for 2 months just to keep seeing her dog. I know it's bad. I went out with her, and despite the physical attraction, our heads didn't click. And from my end, she felt good, apparently. Oh, from my end. And sorry, I like can't read when I'm on the spot. From my end, she felt good, apparently. I gave it a few more tries, and it was apparent that she was not my type. However, her dog is amazing. Amazing. I fell in love with the dog and I did not want to stop seeing her dog. I knew if I stopped seeing her, I would not be seeing the dog ever again. I would go to hers and the dog would come running to me as if it was my own child. We had fun, the woman and I, but past the 2-month mark, I just couldn't do it anymore. And I told her that I wasn't feeling it, but we could stay friends. She instantly blocked me without a reply and I still miss her dog to this day. The top comment says, just buy a dog, bro.
That's literally the like saddest story I've ever heard.
Because the pet's involved.
No, because he's a loser. Oh. Like how long were you dating her? Like weeks?
2 months.
But that's when he ended it.
Oh yeah.
So it's like how long were you dating her before you realized?
Right. I don't know. I mean, totally a loser.
Because if you were dating for like 5 years or like a year, like the attachment is there.
You're right. That's true. I didn't really think about it.
After like weeks of dating,
like you'll be okay.
You're a sad human.
Yeah.
Like something deeper is going on here.
And I think this top comment is true. Like he should just get a dog.
No, 100%.
And also that's really fucked up.
No, totally. And also I'm like wondering how he ended things with her for her to have blocked him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I wonder if he admitted,
told her.
like, I stayed with you this long because I love your pet.
I'd be like, are you fucking my head right now?
2 months isn't even that long. Like, especially at this age, you know what I mean? It's like most people have like jobs and work all day.
Yeah, they're not like together with the dog for 2 months straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
And
sad
it takes, like, for me, it takes like a while to bond with an animal. Like, I won't lie. When I got my cats, like, it probably took me like a month or two to be like, okay, I'm in love with you.
Oh,
just a slower bond for me.
Oh, I am immediate.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, okay, I can like
understand, I guess.
Yeah, but like at the same time, it's just like move on.
Yeah.
Like when we go record the podcast, I get really excited because I'm like, oh, we get to see the dogs.
Oh,
and
the
like,
other podcast.
If we ever stopped recording there, I'd be like sad because I'd never get to see them again. But I'd
get over it. Yeah. You're not like deeply involved in this dog's life yet.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, that's really sad. I'll never see these dogs ever again.
Yeah, like the dog's nails probably haven't even been trimmed since you've seen this dog. It's been that short of time.
So, but yeah.
How often do you have to trim your dog's nails?
At least once a month, I would say.
Okay.
Like, Paris won't let us do it though. She has to go get them done.
Yeah.
So that's why they're long AF.
Yeah, she got some acrylics on right now.
Yeah, it's insane. She's such a fucking asshole. We were watching videos when we first got her, and like the second one was of us, and she's just literally laying on her back, like basking in the sun, letting us cut her nails. And I was like,
and then she never let you again.
Yeah. She did like up until like a year. Then all of a sudden she was like, not anymore.
That is so funny. She's like, I'll wrap them around my finger and then I'll turn
weird.
mean.
Because like when she first met us, you could tell she was like scared. So I'm like, were you just so scared you let us do it? But then like you go places and you're scared and you won't let other people do it. I don't understand your mindset. Like you're psychotic.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she was just like, I need them to love me.
We do love you. That's why we cut them so you won't be in pain.
Okay. I just got rejected by a date for training to be a male nurse. Not gonna lie, this one hurts pretty bad. I've always had pride in my work. She said my future job wouldn't make me a good provider in the future, though I'm 23 and not thinking about kids just yet. I don't know why I feel so shitty about it. I should just be glad someone so shallow is out of my life. I do still feel bad though. It makes no sense. We went out for a month. I don't know why I'm posting here. Thanks for reading.
What?
A male nurse? How would that be a bad provider?
Nurses get paid great.
I know. That's why when I saw this, I was like, what the fuck is the problem?
Maybe just like the hours. He really needs to like elaborate on what he means.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like nurses work like wonky schedules and like long hours.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe in that sense, if it's like a weird thing, but also like,
I mean, just as,
oh my God, you're dating for a month and you're already talking about kids?
I know. Well, just as would it make me a good provider? So it's like, to me, that's money.
I think provider is like a lot of things. I think it depends on how you look at it.
That's interesting. Because when I hear provider, I think of like, are you going to be able to provide for us money?
Yeah, I think of it in like you provide as a parent also.
Yeah, because I think nursing is either, well, at least when I was around, it was like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. It was like, those were the shifts. But obviously there's other ones
too. Yeah. So it's like weird hours.
That's like just a weird thing. I would
you'd rather just have a loser working 9 to 5 who's not doing any good in the world.
Yeah. Like
you're lost, lady.
Just what a strange complaint, I guess. If I was seeing someone who was becoming a male nurse, I'd be like, that's sick.
I know.
Or just a nurse.
Why are we talking about babies at a month into our relationship?
I think he's just throwing it in because he's like, well, I guess I never thought about it because it's so early, but maybe because of kids. But I'm like, well, I feel like you'd still be doing pretty good.
Very weird. Need the rest of the tea there, sir.
All right.
What were her reasons?
Yeah. Please update us, even though this is from Reddit. Okay. This is an Am I the Asshole now?
Okay. I'm literally going to piss myself.
Okay. I will wait for you.
I will wait. You can read it aloud while I pee.
Will you be able to hear me? Yeah. Are you sure? I don't think you'll hear me over your pee stream. Start talking. Am I the asshole for not wanting my girlfriend to go on a boat with the guys from Tinder? Can you hear? Yeah. Okay. Erin's peeing and she says, just keep reading. So I'm going to read this. Am I the asshole for not wanting my girlfriend to go on a boat with guys from Tinder? My girlfriend's... okay, so his girlfriend's 25... his girlfriend's 25 and friends are 25 and 23. My girlfriend's friends met two guys on Tinder that have a boat and invited them on it this weekend. I initially asked, since they were going with other guys, if I could join. My girlfriend asked the guys, to which they responded the boat wouldn't fit any more people. This was my first concern. My second concern is that I'm not comfortable with my girlfriend going on a boat with random guys neither of us have met. I 100% trust my girlfriend. That is not my concern. I just can't get past the idea of these guys only want the three girls to come. My girlfriend doesn't see my side and thinks I'm being controlling, which led to a pretty big fight. Am I the asshole? What the hell? Erin said, what the hell?
I was waiting to flush and I washed my hands like so the faucet was on like drip.
Oh, no, you're fine. I think this is like a little bit sus.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
If like, and they're 25 years old, like.
And yeah, one of her friends is 23. Met two guys on Tinder, have a boat and invited them. And he asked if he could go. And they said, nope, sorry, there's no more room. But like.
I would literally, if TJ was like, I'm going on a boat with a bunch of randos from Tinder, I'd be like, no, you're not.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit
not
weird.
Not because I don't trust him, but just because that's
just
such
a weird
situation.
And the fact that they told you couldn't come.
Well, yeah.
That's like, okay, well then you're not going
Shady.
either. And we're not controlling people at all, but I'd be like,
no,
that's too weird.
Yeah. Hey, Carly, I'm going on a boat with a bunch of Tinder girls today and like, you can't come.
The fuck you aren't.
How long did he say they had been dating for?
It doesn't say.
Very weird. Very weird. What a weird situation.
Yeah.
Also, like, especially now, like, three women should not be going alone on a boat with like randos from Tinder.
I know, it's
without
scary.
having met them.
It's really scary.
I don't know. Seems like you're gonna get kidnapped.
I know, especially this day and age. Come on.
Like, go to a restaurant first.
Yeah.
Do like a meeting where like you're not on the open waters.
Yeah, you're secluded out there.
Yeah. It's like that girl. Did we not learn anything from whatever, what is that guy's name? The Tinder swindler.
Oh yeah.
Did we not learn anything from him?
I was like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one more. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole? Delivery gone wrong. Last week, delivery men were at my house to deliver a long-awaited sofa purchase. I so relate to this. Furniture takes too long to get delivered, so I understand the long-awaited part of this. Two men came into my house and seemed friendly enough. I showed them what they needed to do, remove a sectional, and then unpack a sofa and an oversized chair into my living room. While they were at the truck and coming back into my house, a man hollered, "Ma'am, did you want your cat to come in?" I yelled, "I don't have a cat. I'm also allergic to them," and was leaving town in a few hours. They indicated that the cat had gone upstairs, that it was a tabby, and that it had just ran in. I heard it meow several times. During the 30 minutes the men were in my house, I heard the meowing but couldn't find it anywhere. I was running all over the house, sweating and frantic. At one point, the workmen helped me look for the cat, but it was nowhere to be found. As the men were leaving and I was signing paperwork, the two men finally fessed up that they were the ones making the cat noises. There was no cat at all. I became distressed, but they laughed after telling me that they played this joke on other women as well. They thought they were really funny, a modern day Laurel and Hardy. When my husband heard the story, he insisted on calling the store and talking to the owner. Am I the asshole for allowing my husband to complain about the workmen and potentially getting them fired?
How old is this person?
I feel like it didn't say. Let me see.
Like, if this was like an 85-year-old woman who like had a hard time walking up and down stairs and like just generally getting around was hard for her. And, you know, like at that age, your mental health is a little unwell. So they're confused about stuff a lot of the time anyway. Then I'd be like, okay, maybe a little mean of a prank. However, if you're like a 30-year-old and like these guys are just being funny, like it's a little funny.
I know. When I read this, I was like, I just don't think it's that big of a deal.
No.
Like, yeah, if they were like, a bear got in, I'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
But a cat, and it's like, yeah, you're allergic, but the cat's not in there.
Totally. And if at the end they were like, it's a joke, I would be like, oh, haha. Like, it's not like I wouldn't find it, you know,
funny,
like I wouldn't
weird.
find it funny. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, what a hilarious prank. I'd just be like, oh, they're just bored.
Yeah, and I also wouldn't be mad. Like, that would not make me mad at all. I think I would literally be like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I'd be relieved.
No, totally.
That there was no cat I could not find upstairs that I was allergic to. Yeah. I think it's funny.
I don't think that. I think that her husband calling is like far too extreme, and like they were just like trying to be funny. Like, they were delivering furniture all day. Like, they're probably so bored.
Yeah.
Just like let them have their moment.
Yeah. It's so dumb. Like, people just don't be so serious. It's so ridiculous.
It reminds me of when I got a couch delivered and thought that Whitey ran away.
Yeah, we were told this story. It's not really like a long story.
It was definitely like in a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But I got a couch delivered and then I could not find my cat. Mind you, I lived in like a 900 square foot apartment.
And
so
you had
it's like,
just moved in there, kind of, right?
yes. The only piece of furniture in the house was like the couch.
Uh-huh.
And we could not find her at all. And we looked everywhere.
I mean, to this day, I don't know where Whitey was hiding. I wish I knew. But at the same time, now that I have cats, that happens to me all the time, and they always show up. So I'm like, where the fuck are you going? I feel like they just find
she like
areas.
Never hides or like does anything. So I was like, oh my God. So we thought that she like ran out the door. We were like walking around the neighborhood.
We drove around.
I was like crying, especially because TJ wasn't home, and I was like, oh my God, I lost the fucking cat.
Yeah.
And we had just moved there, so it's like she doesn't know this area.
And then after we were driving on, Aaron was like, I need to run inside and grab something. She runs inside, and Whitey's just sitting on the couch. Do you have the photos still?
Maybe. I don't know, but like, what a fucking bitch.
So funny.
They do things to fuck with you.
I was sitting in the car waiting for Erin to get back, and she just sends me the photo, and she looks like such an ass.
Yeah.
She's just sitting on the couch, just like, what?
That's why I hate cats. I love her. But they are just like malicious.
So
they are
fun.
so calculated. They are calculated creatures that just prank you. They're like,
yeah, I love that.
They're so sad. This morning I watched Whitey kill a fucking lizard outside.
Oh my God.
She was being so sweet with it, and then we were like, this is fine, and then all of a sudden she just goes splat.
Oh, and she like crushed it?
Oh yeah, that thing's dead.
Oh my God.
And then she tried to eat it, and then I was like, pick her up.
She brings it in the house.
Yeah, I was like, pick her ass up.
Oh no.
I know. And then I was like, that's what you do outside all day?
Just kill lizards, kill the environment outside.
I sat out there for 4 hours, so I got to watch her do her whole routine.
Were you soaking up?
Yeah, it said get like the most direct sun you can.
Why is it? Because it makes you tired?
No, I can read to you why.
Also, we're talking about because she's traveling and she has the app that tells you when to go to bed up until going
like
across the country or the world.
For your eyes.
Oh.
So it's like
it's like natural melatonin or something.
The melatonin I took last night fucked me up. I was feeling like jittery.
Really?
It was so weird. I have to get a new one because it tastes terrible. It's like a dissolvable one.
How much do you take?
No idea. I took one of those, but I couldn't tell you the dosage. But like my body was like tingling.
Last night or this morning?
Last night.
Weird.
And I felt like very strange. But I was like, I gotta get a new one because this is weird. It tastes so gross. Have you ever done a dissolvable one?
No.
Me neither.
But I had a CBD that had melatonin in it that I put under my tongue. But maybe that would help make you more tired too with CBD. If it's like CBD and melatonin, it's like a sleep tincture.
I went out. I slept.
I was like, you went out?
10 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, it says light is the most powerful factor in resetting circadian rhythms and reducing jet lag. The effects of light vary by time of day, however, and it's important to maximize light exposure to support the overall plan to make sure you're not exposing yourself to darkness, which will derail the plan. So like for like the first 4 hours of the day, it's like get as much sun as you can. Like
you're like, I'll burn
direct light. It's literally like look at cool tones or whatever. So I'm like, my phone.
Yeah.
But so I sat outside for
my
like
phone.
4 hours, and then for the rest of the day, it's just like get as much light anywhere else that you can. So like, you know, the windows are open here, like that's fine. But literally this morning I went laid on the hammock and I was like
soaking up the sun.
Like Edward Cullen sparkling in the sun.
Yeah.
But tonight we have to go to bed at 9 p.m.
Oh shit. Well, we got a couple hours.
We get up at 6 a.m. and then tomorrow night I have to go to bed at 5 p.m.
on the plane.
Yeah. And
What a
it
mess.
didn't, like on that time, it doesn't say like take melatonin, but I'm assuming because you have to wake up, like when the flight ends.
Yeah.
But
Also,
I'm like, realistically, there's no way. Like,
yeah,
I'm going to bed.
There's no way. Also, if I remember correctly, melatonin works with light, right? So if you take one, you're not really supposed to like look at a TV or have
No.
lights on because I feel like it can do the opposite if you look at light, right?
Yeah, it says it tells you exactly when to take it.
Oh, okay.
So last night we were going to bed at 10 and it told me to take it at 9 and then it was like stop looking at stuff.
Oh,
Like,
damn, it's so
be in the
specific.
dark.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
Be in the dark.
Be in the dark. Yeah, like right now it's literally like no caffeine for the next 7 hours.
Damn.
Let me see what the melatonin.
No Diet Cokes?
Nope. Yeah, and then last night TJ was just like drinking so much alcohol and I was like, you're going to derail yourself.
He was oh, yeah. We had a hard day.
I know. Yeah, it literally is like take a warm bath or meditation before bed.
Okay.
And it may help you fall asleep more easily. It's so hard. I really like was surprised with myself.
Of going to bed.
Yeah. Well, we had a friend over and I was like, we have to go to bed.
Oh, yeah.
And I literally turned off all of the lights in here and lit a candle because she was like still here.
Was she like, what's
I'm
going
like, I
on?
want to know if this works.
Yeah. And it worked.
Well, I went to sleep.
Yeah.
No, I just mean like the whole experience. Like if
I
this
see.
will work for me.
The whole
jet
traveling.
lag,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. I'll be interested to know. I guess we won't really know until we record in person again when you're back.
Well,
We'll
no,
keep you
Monday.
guys updated. Oh, well, yeah, but I'm thinking more of Europe. I feel like that'll be the real
I
test
still
of
get
jet lag.
going the
Yeah.
east.
Well, we'll see then, I
This
guess.
is to-
a smaller version.
Yeah,
and
this
then,
is to do the jet lag going to the East Coast.
right.
And then when I get to the East Coast, it'll start having me do the schedule for Europe.
Yeah, that's the one I'm mostly interested in because
Yeah.
it's so opposite. Paris. All right. Well, I guess that's it.
That is all
She wrote.
Reddit wrote.
Yeah, all that we wrote, all that we spoke,
It is.
I guess is a better way to say it. If you liked us reading those, we do similar videos, podcast episodes on our Patreon at patreon.com/onlyfriends. We do 2 bonus episodes a month. Usually get the episode like 3 days early, 2 days early. We usually upload it on Monday and it comes out Wednesday and Thursday.
Paris.
I don't know if you guys heard her, but she went,
She just like sighs all the time. Dogs
Yeah.
are so fucking dramatic. Like all
Yeah.
my life.
cats too. I'm like, why are you crying like I haven't fed you in 10 years? But yeah, our Patreon's really fun. Our podcast comes out every Wednesday on audio platforms and every Thursday on YouTube. So make sure to watch, subscribe, like, do all the things. Also, we have another podcast called Good Influences with Matt King and Mike Sheffer. And that comes out every Tuesday on YouTube and audio platforms. And that one's very fun as well. So we have recorded 1,000 episodes.
Yeah, we've got lots coming live.
For the next month. So we are good to go on that. And I guess we'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Toodaloo.
Bye, P.